Hey, what's up, people? This Agent here with another Buildcraft video. You can find our pack on the third-party tab of the Feed the Beast launcher. Just use pack code Buildcraft. Make sure you like and subscribe, and while you're here, tell us what you think in the comments below. Today, we're going to cover the BC Builders Quarry in our series on mining and Buildcraft. And you can see, I've already got one set up here, so you guys know just exactly what I'm talking about. But first, let's show you how to build one. I've got all the resources right here. We're going to need 3 iron gears. This construction for iron gears is really simple. So you get 3 iron gears. Next, you're going to put your iron back, and you're going to get 4 gold gears. Alright, we got our gold gears now. 2 of those gears are going to go back in, and so you can make 2 diamond gears. There's your diamond gears, and now you need the other diamonds to make a single diamond pickaxe. So we go iron gear, iron gear, iron gear, our gold gears, our diamond gears, our pickaxe, and a single piece of redstone. And there we have it. One BC Builders Quarry. Now, the next task is figuring out how you're going to power this. Because by default, this outline here is what you get when you place the quarry down. It's going to mine that much at a minimum. So all you got to do is power it and have a way to power it and place it down, and you're going to be able to start mining right away with it. Here are some options for powering your BC Builders Quarry. Dynamos from thermal expansion are a good option. Something more simple like a furnace generator, or even the Stirling generator. This is a really good option early game. It's like super cheap. I think all you have to have is cobblestone and redstone, and you can build one of these. My favorite though is Mechanism's wind turbine. This thing is awesome. Puts out quite a bit of power for basically for free. You don't have to put fuel or anything in it. It's just gonna make power. Now let's show you how to actually set one of these up. If you're wanting to do it larger than just the default design here, well, you're gonna need some of these landmarks, and it's fairly easy to acquire. We'll just grab some sticks real quick. You're going to need to make some redstone torches. Fairly simple, right? Once you have some redstone torches, you're going to put some lapis with it, and you're actually going to make your landmarks. Now, I already have some landmarks and some redstone torches here to show you how to set one of these up. And when you put one of these landmarks down, it doesn't really do anything, but if you power it with a redstone torch, it's going to shoot these blue lines in each direction, including up. I don't know why it goes up, but this is 64 blocks in each direction, which is 64 by 64 is the maximum of a standard quarry. So if we place another landmark with another torch, you see it's gonna shoot off the same way. Now once we've got 4 of these down in all the corners of our quarry, and we punch one of these torches, these landmarks, you can see it's going to change that outline to red, to where this is where the quarry is going to go. And then we take our quarry and we place it on that corner, and you can see how now I can go around and pick up these landmarks that dropped, and it's going to have that outline saved. All you have to do is apply power, and it'll do the design that you specified. You can make it like this one here is smaller than the default, so if there's a specific area you want to quarry out, maybe you just want to, instead of actually trying to get resources, you just want to cavern out a section of your base, and you want it to be very specific size, This is extremely useful for that. Or maybe you're trying to avoid water and you want to make it a specific size, or just, use your landmarks to make it as big as possible, get as much resources as you can. Now, there are some pros and cons to the quarry itself. While it does have low resource costs, you can build one of these fairly early game, and you don't have to give it a whole lot of power. You can power it with, like I said, with just one of these Stirling generators. It's only going to put out, I think, just like 20 RF a tick, if that. So this will run with whatever power you get. It will just operate really slow. One of the drawbacks, though, is it does chew up the land. You will eat a big hole in wherever you're putting it, which you run the risk of flooding if it encounters natural pooling water, flooding the whole thing, which can create lag on your server or any server. Now, in the case of Buildcraft, on our server, we have a mining world set up specifically for doing these type of things, and so you're not going to be lagging out the overworld with your quarries, and the mining world gets reset every week, so you're not going to run the risk of carving out 16 holes and having huge amounts of lag. So let's run this, and you can see how it's actually going to work. It's going to shoot out these red blocks. It's going to fill in the yellow black lines with actual frame, and once it's constructed, it's going to start working. And you can see I'm using an infinite power source. Now it's going to shoot out materials from the top, so it'd be a really good idea if you've got a chest available to sit on top of the thing, and it's going to collect all of your resources. Well, in this case it's just dirt because I'm in a flat world. But you can see how quickly having full power at this is just chewing up the ground. So there you go. You can now construct your own BC quarry to help you get resources you need. And if you're playing on the server, play.litcraft.net, definitely want to put one of these in our mining world. You're not going to get the resources in overworld because overworld resources have been removed, and the mining world has 3x ore generation instead of just 1x that you would find in the overworld. So it's a great place to get extra resources. Also, I would like to remind you to like, subscribe, and comment. And remember, kids, don't try to swim in lava.